So this morning Oi has taken me about 30 minutes outside of Pattaya, heading south to Nongnooch or Nongnooch, whichever way you want to pronounce it, gardens. There's also a car museum here, which is what I've come to look at. Okay, so before I got a chance to even switch the camera on, Oi's off like a ferret up a drain pipe as usual. And it was 600 baht for me as a foreigner, and it was 300 baht for Oi as a local. So as you go through the entrance turnstiles, a bit like the old tube station ones, you've got the big stone sign there, Nongnooch Tropical Garden. We're going to go to the Car Garden 1. The place itself is open 7 days a week, from 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. So I think this is the way to the, yep, this is it. You can see the cars just inside there. So let's go inside and let's have a look what there is. Automatic door. So inside it's got a familiar smell that I'm used to of oil and car fumes. There's a coffee shop in the corner. It's nicely air-conned. So we start off at the beginning with some weird looking cars here. Not sure what this is. It looks like it's yeah, going by the badge on the wheels anyway, it's a smart car. A little cabrio version of a smart car. A Polaris off-roader. And a Yamaha quad bike. I bet they're fun to have a go in. Always liking the smart car already. You like? Yeah, can't travel around Thailand in that though. And what have we got here? Anyone know what this is? Like a big jet ski on wheels. That's a strange looking creature. Then we've got this off-road buggy. We have a Lotus 7, or is it a Caterham or Westfield or some other kit car. Great handling cars. Be interesting to know what this has got under the bonnet. I know a lot of the Caterhams and everything back home, they tend to have the old K-series Rover engine. And we've got a three-wheeled, like a Morgan copy there. Vanderhall Motorworks, it says on the wheels there. All decked out in Martini racing colours. It's quite cute. So we've got this vehicle here, another three-wheeler with a video screen showing it out on the track. Looks very, very tail happy. Yeah? That looks fun to drive. And what is this? What's this called? Any idea? Oh, it's also a Polaris as well, so the same people that make the off-road buggies also make this. Another Polaris there, like a six-wheeler, six-wheel drive potentially. Got a racing Mercedes, Ludwig on the side. I don't know if that's Klausville, it is, K Ludwig, Klaus Ludwig. Going back to probably the 80s and 90s of German touring cars and world touring cars. Is that a PT Cruiser? I think so. Lotus Esprit, English car. I wonder if it's the V8 or whether it's the 2.2. So maybe someone will know in the comments. I don't know if it's a Series 2, Series 3. Not really up on Lotus. What have we got here? Got a Radical, pure track car, probably an absolute monster. Godzilla Nissan GTR.
You happy now,
Ford Mustang GT500. Quite a rare car over here in Thailand. One of the older Mustangs, not the ones I was used to working on in my Ford days. Strange looking Chevrolet pickup style vehicle. No idea what that is. This thing's a beast. Is it a Hummer? Not sure. Yep, Hummer. It says it there just underneath the indicator. And there's another one. And now we've got a Bigfoot. Check out the suspension on that. Unfortunately, can't get any close to these vehicles because we are all roped off. Big no entry signs. But all the cars are all nice and clean. Check out this coil springs on that, and the suspension travel. It's immense. Bit of an oil leak on it as well. There's another Hummer. Big Yankee tanks. What's this little motorcycle? Little Valentino Rossi style of liveried up motorbike. I'm sure the guys will go crazy driving around Pattaya in one of them. They don't need much excuse to go crazy. So that's one row. Here we have a rather cute looking chopped pink Mini. Not my favourite cars, the Mini. However, this one is quite cute. It's got its mini lights on it, some big wide arches, wooden dashboard and a little leather bench seat inside it. This is quite cute actually, and it's an automatic as well. Got a Toyota here, like a Paris-Dakar style vehicle, all liveried up. No roll cage or anything inside it, so it's probably just like a press vehicle. This is a weird looking thing. Sherp. Looks like something you would see in a space movie. Rovering around in Mars or something like that. That's crazy. And it's got a trailer on the back as well. So just for how high are you? 152, 153? 152. So Oi is 152 centimeters, and the tyre is a little bit higher than what she is. Here we have another Polaris that's on Caterpillar tracks. All plastic. Be interesting to drive on the road to see what it feels like. Quad bike. What's that got in it? A 650 Rotax engine. V-twin. Got a Citroen. Another European car. Two Citroens. What model Citroens are these? Anybody know? Comments down below. This is not a Citroen I've ever seen before. Quite funky looking. Is it all like a composite plastic sort of material? Probably electric. Quite funky. Zipping around the streets of Paris. So now got a little bit more exotica. I think this is another Radical. Yep, another Radical. Pure track car, absolute monster. Again, not sure what engine these have got in them, guys. Comments down below if anybody knows what they are. This, if I remember right, is a KTM Oxbow, I do remember getting called out to one of these once when I was on the working for the RAC. The one I went to had a Golf GTI 2 litre engine in it. It was at Cadwell Park doing a track day. I had to go and attend to a breakdown. Tried to blag a trip around the Cadwell Park in it, but the guy was having none of it. Another off-road buggy. What we got here is a Polaris RZR XP 1000 double overhead cam. I bet these are fun to drive. I want to go in one of these. So what's this gold car here? What's that say? Is it Javan? Javan? Never seen one of those before. Unfortunately, I think what it could do with here is a plaque. When I've been on other car museums, like the old Donington collection, every car will have a plaque in front of it telling you exactly what it is, specifications, any history, that sort of thing. Here we've got a Lotus, is it an Elan? No, it's an Exige. Lotus Exige. Not sure what engine these have got in them. Do they still have Toyota engines in them? Not sure. Here's another Lotus 340R. Don't think I've ever seen one of them before. What the hell is that? That looks an absolute beast. It's like something that someone's concocted up in the garage at home and they've gone, yep, let's stick a winch on the front of it. So there's a video of it being used. Looks like it's one of these sort of things that goes vertical. No idea what engine it's got in it. Let's have a look at this video here. Wow. Yeah. Not my idea of fun. Does it right itself, whack it into gear, give it a boot full, and then crazy. So what's that got in it? So probably a big V8 in it, or a big V6 or something like that. Can't quite see how many spark plugs. Yeah, that's a V8. It's got a big V8 in it. Talking of big V engines, we've got here, what's this? Is it a Dodge Ram? Probably one of those SV10 ones with a Dodge Viper engine in it or something like that. Another quite rare vehicle over here in Thailand. Ford, probably an F-150. Same with this, it's definitely not a Ford Ranger. SVT, what's that stand for? Is it Special Vehicle Technologies or something? Yep. F-150. Classic old style Merc wagon pickup sort of thing, like a Paris-Dakar sort of vehicle. And what is this? No idea what this is. International. That's a big truck. And this is the end of haul number 1. So guys, that's the end of haul number 1. Let's go see if we can find haul number 2. so here we are at the entrance of Car Museum 2. Could already see inside now a little bit more exotic stuff, a few more interesting cars to look at, some vintage petrol pumps as well. So let's get inside, let's have a look. Straight away we've got one of my favourite all-time cars. We've got a Ford GT40. Beautiful, beautiful car. Who'd not want one of them? Stunning. There we've got a Porsche. Not sure of the model. I would say 911, but I know the purists will say it's a 996 or a 993. Really not sure. Classic shape. Beautiful. Here we have a, I don't know, is it Erod by Kybers of Switzerland. Another thing similar to the KTM in the previous one. Here we have a Chevrolet Corvette, I think it is. Another vehicle in race livery. Another KTM Oxbow. All decked out in matte colours, nice blues there. Another Lotus Esprit, one of my favourites. Right hand drive as well, take it back home. Honda Civic touring car. Subaru Impreza S204. An old classic Mini. Union Jack on the roof, guys. Feeling quite nostalgic now. Mini Cooper. Not sure if it's an original one or not. And a Mini Cooper trailer. It's quite smart. Let's go down the middle. What's this? A Maverick X3 XRS. Is it another Polaris? BRP. Not a make I've heard of. Here we have a Gibbs, another one of those. Looks like a jet ski on wheels. Smart car and a smart trailer. There's a novelty for you. Some more quad bikes with interesting tyre arrangement there. Probably punctureless tyres. Polaris Big Boss. Honda quad bike. Looks like something that Davros would go around in. Anyone know whose Davros is? Leave a comment below. Here's another English vehicle, Ariel. Is it an Ariel Atom? Not sure. Comments down below. Or is it a Nomad, or is that just the make of the light bar across the top? Ooh, there's a GT40 again. What the hell is that? Some prime Yankee pig iron. Probably like driving your armchair. Does about 3 to the gallon and wallows around like a pig. Another BRP. Polaris. Another Radical, guys. I think, what's that, 3, 4 that we've seen so far? Lotus Elan, if I remember right. Bit of a sad vehicle. Front wheel drive. Isuzu engines in, and what, Isuzu? Pretty worthless, unfortunately, but quite a funky looking car. What is this? Aero BS 3S. That's a funky looking car. Looks like an angry bumblebee. I like the colour of that. Like a matte bully, or like a matte green. Here we have a Caterham 7. Another British kit car. T-Rex. Get it on. A Renault. Don't recall ever seen one of these Renaults before. Interesting. Mid-engine, I would imagine. Again, not sure what this is. Xenos, potentially. E10. Mitsubishi Evo. Come on, guys. Who knows? Is it a 1, 2, 3, 4, up to a 9 or a 10? Rally Art WRC. Another Lotus. Is this another 340R? It says 11.2 or 211. Like an Austin Powers style Union Jack Mini. Can't get excited by these because this is what I work on daily. Another Polaris. Is that a Bond bug in the background? I wonder if I can get around there. Yeah, I think I can. We've got a Bond bug. Here we have a Morgan. Another bit of English nostalgia. Oh, Morgan. I wonder if it's a V8. Yeah. Is it a Messerschmitt? Anyone know what it is? Ah, is that a Peel? Is it a Peel? Like a little Mr. Bean car. I think it's a Peel. And now we've got, I'm sure this is a Bond bug. Usually these are orange, aren't they, guys? Got a 750 engine in them, if I remember right. Doesn't look very comfortable. So now we've got, if I'm not mistaken, an aerial Atom. What a beast this is. With rear wing, bit of downforce there on it. Not sure what engines these have in them, guys. Does anybody know? I certainly don't. Can't see it there to get any clues. Proper track car. Beast. Here we've got another Lotus. Is it an Elise or an Exige? Can't tell. A Mercedes. Subaru Impreza WRX. Is it genuine? Is it a Petter Solberg car? Or is it just a liveried copy? It's a 4-door. Weren't they 3 doors? I'm not sure. BMW Z4 I think it is. I should know, I work on them. Another Polaris. Let's step back a little bit. Another off-road dune buggy style thing. Funky Renault. Forgotten the name of these. Is it a Twingo? Can't remember. Aren't these the little things that you rent the battery? Bit of a eco warrior car. The only electric car I think I've seen on this museum. An Argo 6x6. Like a banana split sort of buggy there. So the Argo, guys, obviously must be an amphibious vehicle. It's also got an outboard motor on the back. Interesting. So there you've got a Kybers, is it? Obviously some sort of electric scooter. And now we've got a boo-boo. Looks like somebody dropped a boo-boo when they made it. Who'd want to drive something like that? A penny farthing. Check out the brakes. That's mechanical to its best abilities, eh? Quite a bit of play in that. That's it. That's your brake adjustment. So on from the boo-boo. What the heck is this thing? Wow. It's like Postman Pat. With a Komatsu Bob the Builder digger. Whatever that is. I don't know. And now we've got some push bikes. Got a Porsche bike. Wow. I bet that's expensive. A Ferrari bike. Strange that there's no Ferraris here. Perhaps the owner, the collector, doesn't like Ferraris. That's a nice looking bike though, I'll give it that. And we've got this. Quite funky looking thing. Single seat. Wrapped in gold. No idea what it is. And now to find Oi, who's now completely lost interest. And he's just stood at the doorway waiting for me. So guys, that was Car Museum 1 and 2 completed. Thought I'd have seen a little bit more exotic stuff. The guy's mega rich. I thought there'd been some Ferraris there, maybe a few more Porsches, a few more exotic Italian cars, maybe some Lancias, Delta Integrale, that sort of thing. Maybe a couple of Lamborghinis. But hey, beggars can't be choosers.